We're going to do another run on Invisible Ink. This is another challenge run.
Even with the brain damage, Banks is one of the most effective hackers I've ever...
So someone on the Invisible Ink forums suggested I play with a mod.
Operator, are you there?
There are various mods that change the game in various ways. So some of them add items or programs, some of them change the mechanics of the game. This is a mod by Cyberboy2000 called Challenging Enemies. So thanks very much to him. As the name of the mod suggests, it makes the enemies more challenging in various ways. Firstly, there are 10 extra enemy types. Most of those will appear from day 2 onwards, so we won't see much of that yet. But there are 10 extra enemy types that have various special powers or things that make them more challenging to deal with that the regular enemies don't have. As you can see, this guy sees quite a wide range. He has a very wide range of peripheral vision as well as main vision. 90 degrees of main vision, I think, and about 135 degrees peripheral vision. That's huge. Normally, the guards have 45 degrees of vision, so that's very tough. They see a lot more. It's going to be much harder to get past them. Also, they have longer patrol routes. This one apparently doesn't, but we, in general, can't be sure. So no one came through these doors last turn. It could be a guard on a long patrol route comes through a door this turn, so we aren't completely sure that we're going to be safe. I'm going to knock this guy out, just because I couldn't find anywhere safe to put Banks otherwise. I was expecting him to go further. Turns out he comes back round. That's fine. We get to paralyze him at least. We have several doors here, so he would be annoying me quite a lot if we weren't knocking him out. We want to use this room as our base if we can. 2 doors already. 2 safes. That's good to see safes. We've got a console down here. We will put parasites on these now. Let's take a look through these doors. It's another safe, and another safe. Oh, you are so kind to me, game. We'll hack these later, I think. Might as well go on to melee. Oh, we can't melee there. That's fine. This room looks pretty safe now that we've took this guard out. We want to be saving our power a little bit. It won't matter that much. That's why I didn't hack these this last turn. I think we want to send Banks up to look through here as well. We've got a secondary server terminal, which is very nice to see, and a nanofab. One of the issues with I'm not going to use 3 power to hack that. We've got 3 parasites ending on the next turn. One of the issues with starting with parasite is that we lack a way of dealing with lack a way of being able to hack instantly. We need something like lockpick or data blast, so that we don't have to wait around for this kind of thing. Let's just check there's nothing here. There is a camera there, so let's get this console now, so we don't have to worry about the camera. That camera's not going to see us on this spot. We'd like to pick up some of these safes that we've just hacked. It looks like there's 1 door this way and 2 doors up there. So we're more likely to want to explore this way and then return. This is more likely to be a dead end. We will go on to melee there. We don't need to hack this camera. So I did a run before on this mod. I did it yesterday. So I said Data Blast and Lockpick, we get both of them. I think we prefer the Data Blast. We're not going to get Lockpick as well. Let's use this Data Blast right now to take these 3 down. Because we can look in the nanofab as well. We're going to have plenty of power anyway. None of this looks that good. Distributed processing isn't worth it. It's half a power drip and it costs an augment slot. You can give it to Sharp to use up his augment slots because you want to get the bonus, but I think in general it's not worth. We're going to bring Banks out to pin this guard again. Otherwise he wakes up. That will be annoying. I think we're pretty sure there's no guard through here, but I'm just going to stay safe with Decker. Looks like could be a dead end. We've got both of the guard elevators. So I realised I said I was going to send Banks down here. I realised that we had this guy who was going to wake up. It's better not to let him wake up. I think we'll be able to paralyse him again in 2 turns. The enemies are pretty frightening. And so I did a run on this mode yesterday. And I got 9 missions in. It was very tough. It's basically nightmare mode for Invisible Ink. We don't need to get these safes yet. I got 9 missions in. And I was about to go into the final mission. And then I realised I'd just recorded 9 videos with the microphone off. So that's quite embarrassing. Yeah, I'm hoping this is a dead end. Got a camera. Yep, it's a dead end. We don't need to hack this camera. Get a med gel. It's good to have that, but only because it's worth money. So Decker will... There could be a door here. It's not very likely. There could be a door here which we didn't check. There could be a camera in the corner, so we want to check it carefully. There is a camera in the corner. We don't need to hack that. It costs us nothing. I'm going to put a parasite on this one because that gives us sight on the guard room. Once the guards start spawning, that will matter. It's not completely free because if we want to use a parasite this turn, then it costs 1 more. But I think it's a worthwhile thing to put the parasite on there. It doesn't cost us that much. We won't need this console. We will have plenty of power. So the exit and the objective must be here unless there is a door on that 1 square. We'll soon find out. We have the Dynamo now as well. Yep, no door. So the exit and the objective are here. And this is a pretty lucky map generation.
Terminal is the large device with the simplified controls. There.
Let's put the parasite on. It's a pretty lucky map generation in that we've cleared out half the map and we don't need to return to it. We are going to go on to melee here. We'll do it on the door rather than in front of it because that saves us 1 tile. No, it's we will actually go onto melee here. So just so we have complete vision. So the reason for that is if there's another guard who walks in and sees us while we zap him, then he'll go onto Overwatch when he sees us, we zap this guard, then he shoots us because we made an action while we were in Overwatch. I just don't want to take that chance. I don't think we need to. I think we're pretty safe here. We'll need to wait for this guy to come through next turn anyway. It looks like there's no one else patrolling in this door. That's the only other door, so this is a very... this is now straightforward. We need to pin this guard this turn. That's okay. We're still on melee here. So we get a guard next turn, but both of the guard elevators are up here. We do not need to worry about that in the slightest. We are going to be encumbered. I guess we should have sold the med gel on the way back, but we needed to pin this guard. We're not ready to paralyze yet, but it's not worth pinning this guard now. There's only a 50% chance that he comes through this door, I think, so we don't need the pass card. We'll just be encumbered with this. We know that we're going for the exit now anyway. And Decker can pin this guy. I will put a parasite on this. We have plenty of power. It will tell us what's happening with this guard, if necessary. So the more information we know, the better. This guy wakes up. He's interested in the spot we zapped him. After that, he has a few different ways to go. He might come through here, he might not. We'll just let this guy wake up. We're pretty sure that there's no one coming through this door. We know we're going to open this door to peek anyway. We'll just take this down with Data Blast.
You've got it. Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty. Be prepared for new patrol patterns.
I think we just wait like this. We know that the exit must be here. How many safes have we gotten into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them, so there's nothing left to do on this mission. There might be another guard around here. Yeah, we can hear him.
Oh, what happened?
So we can't see him while peeking. That means this spot should be okay. He's probably on this square exactly. Yeah. So we go onto melee here. He's going to come past us. We'll be able to paralyze him. Not that it matters. This must be the exit round there. So we had a pretty good run this mission. It's lucky that we explored this way before this way, I think.
Investigating area.
Ah. We have another guard. So that's where they must all be. Okay, so what we need to do is use banks. To zap this guy, because the other neural disruptor is down. We can paralyze. Hopefully, yeah, so we can see these two guards. They're too far away to actually get over here. Banks is on melee. We'll take this guard out and then we're getting away. So we get all of the money. We've got another room to get through. That's fine. There won't be any more guards. Safe to open this door. We don't even need to hack the cameras, but we can hack them instantly with a data blast. If there is a camera. No camera. Oh, there is a door here. I guess it's worth checking that out. We've already found everything. Oh, that's 5 safes. And the nanofab and the server terminal. So there was guaranteed to not be anything useful in here. I'm not sure why I checked it out. But at least we get to know that that's what there was. Okay, so this was a success. The rest of the missions will not be as easy as this. Once we start getting the more terrifying guards,
that contactors will prove invaluable when planning our next move.
It will be much tougher. I think we had a good run mostly because most of the guards were around here and didn't bother us until we were leaving. Oh well. So we'll go into the next mission.